everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Wintuition MTG. My name's Wyatt, and today we're going to be playing some high-power casual EDH for you. Before we get into that, though, I'd like to take a moment and thank our sponsor once again, TOA Magic. You can visit their website, toamagic.com, to view their selection of over 100,000 unique items for sale. This includes things from Ancestral Recall all the way down to commons or uncommons like Zombie Master. All of them are scanned on their site in high quality. They offer 2-day tracked free shipping on every order. And you can also find them at events in person with the purple booth at most SCG cons and regional events, including upcoming events, like Charlottesville. So if you'd like to take a moment and thank them or support us directly, you can use our code WINTUition at checkout to get 5% off anything in your cart on their digital site. Once again, that's TOA Magic. Eternal lives here. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into today's game of casual EDH. This is a format that we're branching out into. We want to get into several of them. Hopefully you enjoy. Let's get into it. Today, I'm playing Vaevictis as Madi the Dire. Welcome to the Junderdome. We have Zach, who is playing the Dragon, Thundering of Wings. We have Allie, and she is playing Preston Garvey's Real Estate Corporation. And finally, we have Ryan, who's playing Clavileno's Triggered Vamps. All right, any pregame effects?
Nope.
All right, best of luck. Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to play a Swamp for turn. I will tap my Swamp and play a Vampiric Tutor. All right, I'll lose 2 life for Vampiric Tutor. Put this card on top, and I will pass.
We're going to do some good old-fashioned tapped Path of Ancestry and pass.
Draw for turn. Throw out the old classic tapped with top retreat and pass the turn.
Draw for turn. Not going to be super fancy. Just a nice little plains and pass. I'm done after that.
Untap.
Well, that made it worse.
Draw. I'm going to play a Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth. Everyone has forests.
Nice.
Walking for it.
Tap 2 and play a Talisman of Impulse. And then I'm going to tap my Talisman of Impulse, and I'm going to play Mana Vault, which may or may not have been what I tutored for.
Wait, seems good.
I will pass a turn.
Righty. We're going to play Vaults Champions. Unless any of you would like to start conceding, which I doubt.
I'm just once again would like to point out I'm your friend, not an opponent.
Well, you're wrong. We're going to use the Path of Ancestry for green. Not that it really matters what I'm doing it for. Give it the Yavimaya out. We're going to cast a Rampant Growth. We're going to get an island off that Rampant Growth. Tap and pass.
I'm going to draw for my turn. Like you. And follow up with a Luminarch Ascension. For those of you who do not know, at the beginning of each opponent's end step, if I didn't lose life, I get to put a quest counter on it. And if it has 4 quest counters, I can pay 2 mana and create a 4/4. It's fair and balanced magic. So I am then going to pass the turn.
I'm going to get another plains out. I'm going to tap both these plains. And I'm going to introduce you all to this very charismatic Conqueror. And if you're not familiar with him, he's got Vigilance and a 2/2. Whenever an artifact or a creature enters the battlefield untapped and under an opponent's control, they may tap that permanent. If they don't, I get to create a 1/1 vampire with lifelink. That's all I'm going to do.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw for turn. My land for turn will be a Hanmir Battlement. I can tap for a colors or pay a red and tap it to give a creature haste until end of turn. Yeah, we're just going to cast the boy. I'm going to pay 6 mana. I'm going to lose a life for my Talisman to make a red. And I'm going to play Vaevictis as Madi the Dire. Whenever he attacks, for each player, I choose any permanent that player controls. Those players sacrifice those permanents. Each player who sacrificed a permanent this way reveals a top card of their library that puts it into the battlefield if it's a permanent card.
Well, are you having that come in tapped or not?
Nope, you can make a little deuter. Thanks, bud. Pass it up.
That's funny. It's very rude if I do that, but it's funny. We're going to play a Sabai Triumph tapping 3, one of it being green, for Godama's Reach.
I knew he was going to do it.
on turn 3, as you said. All right, so we're going to get a island and a snow-covered mountain. We will have the island enter tapped and the snow-covered mountain go to hand. And then I will pass.
I finally found my die. So there are 3 counters on this Luminarch Ascension. I will draw for turn. Tap. I will then play a forest. I am red-green. I'm gonna play a fertile ground on my and then I'm going to pass the turn.
You get a 3-tree cities into play, naming vampires. So it'll tap for a colorless, or I can pay 2, choose a color, and add or add an amount of mana of that color equal to the number of creatures I control of the chosen type. So that thing triggers when somebody, what's it steal? Somebody has to lose life.
I have to not lose.
Yeah.
What if
She has to not lose.
What if you
And
didn't?
the vampire at
Zach.
Zach. Here we go. Sorry.
Yep, no
Damn. All right, so my 1/1 lifelink is going at Zach, and the 2/2 prismatic boy is going at Allie.
I will choose no blockers.
I will also choose not to block.
I will gain a
That's
life.
interesting. You don't. Oh wait, you need 4 to make an angel. I was like, why don't you make an angel now?
Yeah, I need the last one, which I don't think I'm gonna get that last one until Zach's turn if I get to put a counter on it in the first place.
And I'll pass my turn.
Sure would
Alright.
shame. Sure would be a shame.
Then tap.
Luminarch Extension got Vaevictis.
Oh. Mana Bolt will actually remain tapped to my upkeep, so I will lose 1 life, and I'll draw a card.
There is a world where they target my planes just to get me off lands. Technically speaking, they could not go after Luminarch.
I'm actually gonna do something nice.
Whoa, I like nice.
I'm gonna tap for Harmony of Battlements and a swamp, and I'm gonna play Wishclaw Talisman. It will enter the battlefield with 3 counters. I can pay 1 and tap it to remove a counter, pass it to someone else, and then search my library for a card and put it in my hand.
Is that coming in tapped?
Nope, you can make a dude.
Thanks.
I'm then going to pay 1 mana and tap and activate Wishclaw, and I'm going to pass it over to Allie. So she will gain control of Wishclaw with 2 counters on it.
I love my Wishclaw Talisman.
It's nice. It's an expensive Wishclaw, or at least formerly expensive Wishclaw you got there.
2 counters on my Wishclaw Talisman.
Okay, I'll get that card and put it in my hand. I'm then going to move to combat. I would like to declare Vaevictis, and as bad as I want to swing it at Zach, there's a really good chance he just flips like another giant big dumb dragon. And I don't want my commander to die. I don't want to be mean, and I kind of want to let Allie have a bunch of angels. So unfortunately, Ryan, I have a
Wants
6/6
vampires.
flying
Sorry.
dragon coming at you.
For
One attack. Sorry, go ahead, Allie.
You get to blow up 1 permanent for each of us, right?
Yes. So on attack for each player, I'm going to choose a permanent that player controls. Then we're all going to sacrifice those permanents. If you sacrifice the permanent to this effect and you don't do something else in response, you will then reveal the top card of your library, and if it's a permanent, you'll put it into play. For myself, I will target my Mana Vault. For Zach, it would be really funny if I'd actually targeted my Yawimaya and your path, but I don't want to do that. I'll blow up one of your islands, Zach. I won't hose you on lands. Allie, I will blow up the Wishclaw.
No!
Saw that coming.
And then, Ryan, I'm going to blow up your untapped vampire.
The token or my
Yeah.
prismatic dude?
The
Okay.
token. I'll let you
Alright.
keep your dude making dudes.
Appreciates it.
Then we all reveal the top card of our deck. I'll reveal a Besaju.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Mine's a
Zendikar Resurgent.
Power.
That's unfortunate.
That player.
If it's a permanent, you put it into play. If it's not a permanent, it just stays on top.
Okay.
I have a Vanquished Ward.
So that's really nice that you have that after Zach gets a free Zendikar Resurgent. I'll put a Besaju into play. What'd you get, Ryan?
I got a Reliquary Tower.
Okay. Then there is still a 6/6 coming at you, Ryan.
Yeah, I can't do much about that, so... Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis.
And that is 6 commander. Second main phase, I'm going to tap for 2 green, and I'm going to play Sylvan Library.
Seems good.
I'll pass the turn.
And I get a counter.
Draw turn.
Zach has potentially 10 mana.
Command tower. Tap for 4 red, we'll say. Cost reduced by 1 for the Ur Dragon, or by the Ur Dragon. We're going to cast a Terror of the Peaks. Ooh. On cast, I will draw a card. And then Cursor. We're going to tap for 6. End up leaving 1 floating. We'll say the Path of Ancestry was for a black. I believe a black floating, because why not? Reduced by 1, we will cast a Dragonlord Silumgar. On cast, draw a card. 2 different ETB triggers. We will go ahead and start with Terror of the Peaks, triggering for 3. Allie, I can't stop you now from using your Luminarch Ascension, but I can make you take 3.
No.
You got your 4 counters. I can't do anything else about it. And then we have the Dragonlord Silumgar trigger. I would like to make sure I keep my Zendikar Resurgent for at least another turn, and I would like to gain control of the Vaevictis.
Sure.
And then I will pass.
End of your turn.
My Vaevictis.
I'm going to make a 4/4. That's my angel. I'm going to untap, draw, and I would like to ask a question. How many creatures are in play? 3,
2,
4, and then I see 6 over there with Ryan.
I will say, Ryan, you should have had 2 triggers off of me there.
Oh,
Yeah.
does that also count with
The angel, yeah.
Yes, it will. I am then going to vanquish the Horde.
Thank
Destroy all creatures.
Unfortunate.
well poopy?
I am then going to follow that up with a Alex.
I really wanted to hit
No.
Wyatt with his own Vaevictis.
I wasn't going to board wipe if the Vaevictis stayed with Wyatt, but passing the turn.
All right. Hey, we finally get one. A swampy dude. All right.
You don't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're all getting scary out there, so.
Look, I just got a lot less scary.
Oh, because I don't have any vampires anymore. Thanks, Allie.
Really saved us
I
from the
got rid of
murderous
dragon.
dragons. Yeah.
I know.
I wasted my turn blowing up
would
some
have been
dragons.
I just wanted to draw some cards. That was all I was gonna do.
Okay, that's all I'm going to do is get Clavileno out.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I'll draw 2 additional. We're still in library. I'm at 36. I'll just take 8. Why not? My land for turn. Overgrown Tomb. I will lose 2 more life. Tap Ponweir Battlements. My Beseju. And the Talisman. For red, losing 1 more life. Play Imperial Recruiter. Search my library for a creature with power 2 or less. Reveal it, put it in my hand.
So far, the combo guy's the only one who smacked anybody.
Right? Like, what the hell?
I'm not a combo guy. I'm gonna get Ruthless Technomancer.
The survey suggests that you were lying.
No. It's only for good, upstanding, legal purposes.
Goes, oh man, I didn't have Zealous Conscripts in the deck. I'm gonna get a Ruthless Technomancer instead. I don't combo.
What are you on about, my good sir?
This is just it's a value engine, you know?
It is just a value engine.
Responsible value engine.
I'm just gonna pass the turn.
Okay, I'm just here to play big creatures. We're gonna play a Rootbound Frag. It's land for turn. Tap for 2 green. Play a Bloom Tender. Tron.
Could you slide your Zendikar Resurgent somewhere else? It's just glared out.
Yeah, sorry.
Thank you.
Tap for 2 white, 2 blue. Cast a Taigam Ojutai Master. Instant sorcery and dragon spells I control can't be countered. Whenever I cast an instant or sorcery spell from my hand, if Taigam is tapped or attacked this turn, that spell gains rebound. I will draw a card off Zendikar Resurgent. Tap for 4, 2 white off the Path of Ancestry. Nope, we're not. Yeah, we'll still do that. We'll tap for 2 red with a command tower. We'll use the 2 red for a Dragon Tempest.
Dragon Tempest.
And then assuming no one has any responses to that, we will use the 4 white for a Sunscorch Regent. Cast, draw a card. Sunscorch Regent enters the battlefield. It will gain haste from Dragon Tempest, and then I will get to ping someone for 1. We're going to hit the Zealous. Yeah, we're going to hit the Zealous Conscript.
Well, it's an Imperial Recruiter.
Or Imperial, sorry. Yeah.
You're good.
And then, see, in haste, we will move to combat. Because we might as well. And Wyatt, you've been drawing a lot of cards with your health, so we're going to bring it down by 4.
Take 4.
And then I will pass. Oh, I had a scry. I missed it. It's all good.
Bonk.
Am I good to go?
Yep, you're good.
Okay, I didn't know if you wanted to try to do this scry.
No, I missed it. It's all good. Not a big deal.
Okay, how big is that creature?
Which?
I'm trying to look at the commander. It attacks target attacking.
My little guy.
So,
Just a 2/2.
I don't have my D20 again. So I'm going to put that there.
I will say,
Well,
I'm not running anything to remove counters. I can't speak for the others.
I'm not.
I don't think so either.
Is that a May trigger? Because I'm 100% going to stop after it hits 8. Wyatt, I would like to let Calyx hit. Would you be willing to let Calyx hit?
I mean, I don't have
It would be 3 damage. I just feel bad because
No, it's all good. If I die, I die. No hard feelings.
the other person I'm thinking about is Ryan, but he's probably got removable, so
You don't want to try to make a deal.
Just
with
because we're
Dragon
playing casual doesn't mean we're not out for blood. Dome me if you got to. Put the shot. Well, that's a little brutal, you know.
Bell?
Take me out back and send me up north to a farm.
I am playing vampire, so yes, I am out for blood, literally.
But
okay. I am gonna tap 4 and play an Eidolon of Blossoms.
Oh, that's a
It
banger.
it has 2 ETBs. First one, I get to put a +1/+1 counter on here to the constellation. Second constellation, I get to draw a card. I am now going to attack Wyatt for 3 damage.
Okay, before declaring blocks.
No, what?
I'll flash in opposition agent, but I will
Hey.
declare no blocks. I just wanted the cause draw.
Okay.
I was gonna say that's like
Okay.
that's the best play I've ever seen an opposition agent do. Just go bye.
Nope. I'm definitely keeping him around as a stranglehold.
A deep sadness almost went over my body.
I'll take 3.
Once you let me hit you, I'm going to get a trigger off the Calyx, letting me make a copy of Eidolon of Blossoms. That causes 2 more trigger. Well, actually, 3 more. Letting me draw 2 cards and put another counter on Calyx.
Yep.
Here's my 2 cards. And then I'm going to pass without playing a land per turn.
And those are 1/2s, 2/2s, 3/3s. What are your peoples over there?
2, 2, 2, 4, 4 currently.
I have a funny. I can't wait to try.
I'm getting not good.
I had to play responsible magic, so thank you.
You cast 1 spell on your turn, Allie.
I cast 2. I cast 1 spell on my turn. That's it.
Remember my trigger.
Do my enchantments matter for any of your shenanigans over there?
It's just under my control.
Okay.
There are things in the deck that it will matter for, but not right now.
Okay. I will tap 1 black, and play a Blood Chief Ascension. So at the beginning of each end step, that's each end step, if an opponent lost 2 or more life this turn, you put a quest counter onto this dude, and whenever a card is put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, if it has 3 or more quest counters on it, I may have that player lose 2 life, and I gain 2 life.
On cast, Sunscorch Regent will get a counter, and I will gain a life.
Okay. And then I will go to cast 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Mr. Mondrak. Glory.
Trigger again.
Yeah, you can have that trigger.
Most relevant trigger in this deck.
What's Oppo's defense?
It's a 2 power.
Okay.
Or 3/2. Sorry, 3/2 is the correct answer.
Shit, a 3/2. Well, I'm going to go to combat, and because Allie's stuffs are 2/2s.
They are confused.
Yeah, I'm going to swing Clavileno at you. His trigger will make himself a demon as well. And if he dies, I get to create a demon and draw a card.
What's his power?
He's a 2/2.
I'll take 2.
All right. And then I get a quest counter. An opponent took 2.
This is true.
And that is all I got.
I will also be counter.
Guys, I know everybody liked having forests for everything, but now everything's also a swamp.
So if I do a ley line,
Cleric land for turn,
what if I do the ley line and all my lands are all colors?
then they're just all colors. You got what you need. I'm going to tap for 4. Play Timeless Witness. When it enters the battlefield, I can return a card from my graveyard to my hand. I'm going to get Wish Claw Talisman back.
I will gain life.
Or at least attempt to. Okay, I'll get Wish Claw Talisman back to my hand from Timeless Witness. Also, I just realized I unfortunately missed my Sylvan Library trigger. That's okay. I'm low on life, so it's not that big a deal. I'm then going to tap for 2 with my Overgrown Tomb and Urborg, and I will recast the Wish Claw Talisman.
Counter.
Okay, and then I would like to make a plea bargain, as I am in lethal doming range for Mr. Dragon Man over there.
Hey, I've only got a 9/9 currently.
It's not going to be good for me next turn. If I give you Wish Claw, will you not kill me this turn? It doesn't have to be like an indefinite thing. You just give me like a turn or 2.
So I will not swing lethal on you.
That's fine. As long as I'm alive, I don't need it. Like, I don't care about having life or soul library.
So
I'll activate Wish Claw.
There are lots of pings effects in this deck, so
That's fine.
I promise you won't get hidden collateral.
I'll activate and pass Wish Claw to Zach, and then hopefully he doesn't kill me, and then he's scary, so you guys look at him and not me. I'm gonna...
I do a Wish Claw.
I should have asked you to pass it back, but there's no world where you... Right?
I don't even know if I'm going to activate it, honestly.
Pass the turn and hope I live.
I don't plan on killing you. You let me hit with the Calyx.
Nice.
That's all I can ask for.
Yeah, the double Eidolon's pretty spicy.
Snow-covered mountain as land for turn. See, I really want to go to combat so I can use Tygam's second apart, but that is not the correct play. That is the problem. So, 2, 4, 6, 8. Tap for 8. Cast a Majestic Genesis. Reveal the top X cards of your library, which would be 9. Where X is the greatest mana value of a commander you own on the battlefield or in the command zone. You may put any number of permanent cards from among them onto the battlefield, but the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order. Let's start the riff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Holy cow, there's only like 9 or 8 or 9 total cards that can be a whiff on this card, and I just hit most of them.
Nice. You love to hear it.
So,
Let's go.
Oh, did anybody lose 2 life on your turn, Wyatt?
I did not lose life to any effects, no, and I did not attack anyone else.
Cool. Get a Sacred Foundry. That we'll deal with if it's entering tap or not here in just a second. Get a Felwar Stone, and we will get a Bladewing Risen. From on the battlefield, they are not cast. Just go on the bottom of the random order. I will shock in the Sacred Foundry, because I've been gaining life anyways. Ryan will inevitably get his Bloodletter's Curse when that happens.
Oh, nice. That is 2 damage.
Correct. Well, Bladewing and Lathless enter at the same time, which will trigger Lathless, making a 5/5 token. And then I need to resolve Dragon Tempest triggers. So, they both enter at the same time, checking for 3. So I have 2 triggers for 3. We will go... Why, you're at 16. We will go 3 at both Ryan and Allie. And then we have 1 trigger for 4, which we will send... Ryan will send that your way as well.
For 4?
Yep. So,
all right.
You would have taken 7 total. All of those got haste when they entered, because they all had flying, and we continue.
Guys, the Horde is back.
The Horde is back. Guess who's back? That's
Back again?
Right, I shouldn't say that.
If we sing it poorly enough, we won't get strike.
That's fair. So now refilling my hand is more important. Refilling my hand is for
No. Don't refill your hand and let us board wipe you again.
No, I'd rather refill my hand before you board wipe me again. Just personal preference. Just saying.
Can't say I'm a fan.
Well, unfortunate for you. Tapping Bloom Tender for 5, because at this point we should have all 5 colors. I should double check that. We have a black, green, white, red,
Yeah, you
and
got
blue.
them.
So we got all 5. Barely have all 5, but we have them. So 5 and 4, we will cast the Dragon.
Yep.
We will enter, gain haste. There will be a trigger for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We will send the 5 to you, Wyatt.
Yup.
And then we make a second little dragon token, triggering for 6, which we will also send to you, Wyatt.
Oof. Yep.
5 mana remaining. Will red and black between the two of these, and 1 for 5th. Oh, sorry. Draw my card off for a drag first. 5. Oh, I don't need that. That could stay on tap. 4. Reduced by 1. Call again the Storm's Fury. Enter. We will have a trigger for 7, which I think we send at Allie, and then we make another token, so we'll send a hit for 8 to Ryan.
We got to do something, guys.
Yeah.
I already used my board time.
That's true.
If I hadn't made the deal with Wyatt, I could just completely end the game right now.
If you can kill everyone, go for it.
Yeah, but I made the deal. I said I wouldn't swing lethal on you. I also screwed up. I missed a bleeding trigger, but that is what it is. So what we will do is we will move to combat. I can do the exact math if you'd like, or I can just say we swing the lethal on Ryan and Allie, as we have everything will be getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Everything will be getting plus 8. And so 8 with 8 power additional on top of base power.
Yeah, you should kill me too.
We can do that, and we can just shuffle up. Yeah, if you want to do that.
I have a question, actually.
What's up?
Absolutely.
Was Kolaghan Storm's Fury put into play through the Ur-Dragon's effect?
No, he was cast.
Okay.
Our dragon is an attack trigger.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to make sure it wasn't.
Also, draw card.
You should also just declare attackers on me too.
But I made a deal. But also, it's fair. We're going for actual productivity. Okay, whatever. Yeah, why not? We'll just kill the board.
Unfortunate. I just gave him the Zendikar Resurgent. This is on me, guys.
Sorry.
Yeah, the Zendikar Resurgent was big.
I tutored up Slimefoot and Squee and Ruthless Techno in my hand. I was gonna use the Eternal or Timeless Witness to get my Fate Tutor.
Actually, in retrospect, I still could kill you with the rule of not swinging lethal on you. Because Ur-Dragon Trigger would put a permanent into play. I'd drop in Clouth and...
All right, so I'll be the first one to admit it today. Sometimes with Vaevictis, other people are gonna flip better than me. It happens. It's all good. But I'll be the first to say it. GG, and congrats to Zach for taking the game with his Ur-Dragon deck today. I will go ahead and give today's MVC, or Most Valuable Card Award, to Zendikar Resurgent. Although he ended up getting it off of my Vaevictis flip, the fact that he was able to use it to gain so much tempo in those few turns, we weren't able to really surmount that advantage that he had created. Because of that, he ran away with the game. Well, hopefully if you enjoyed today's episode of High Power EDH, you'll tune in for more of these in the future. Otherwise, we do still plan to do cEDH and Artisan EDH content in the future. Hopefully you'll tune in. My name's Wyatt. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.